For years, we used to think the sky was nothing more than sky. But then, boom! Strange lights started appearing everywhere. They said they could see flying brains and jellyfish in the air. So the government, filled with secret papers of all these spooky stories, began to take notes. In fact, they had a big meeting and asked, "What are these things?" There were some of the reports so strange, even the smartest couldn't explain them. Is it aliens? Or is there something else here? No one can figure it out. The secret may be whatever it is, but it's chomping at the bit to be found. The Barney and Betty Hill incident. On the night of September 19, 1961, Barney and Betty Hill were driving home on a dark, quiet road in New Hampshire. Suddenly, a strange, bright light appeared in the sky. The light flashed and moved in a way no normal airplane ever does. As it drew closer, they saw blurry shapes inside the light, shapes that looked a little like people. They felt scared and confused, and soon many parts of that night faded from their memory. In the weeks that followed, the couple decided to find out what really happened. They met with a special doctor who used hypnosis to help them remember the lost details. Under hypnosis, Betty recalled a very odd picture, a star map with many bright dots and lines. Later, scientists and UFO researchers studied this map and found that its pattern might match stars in a faraway area called Zeta Reticuli. But here's a twist. Some say these stars might hint at a secret truth. The small grays from the Barney and Betty Hill incident are said to come from Zeta Reticuli. These beings are described as part insect and part reptile. How could an ape naturally change into that? Many believe it's a trap. They say the grays want us to believe we are their ancestors, so we will welcome them. If these Zeta grays really exist, why aren't there many other alien species? Some very different, some more like us. They also examined the Hills' car, interviewed people who knew them, and even looked into strange marks and changes in their memories. This real incident sparked many tests and long research. Today, the Hill abduction is one of the most famous cases in UFO history. But even now, questions still hang in the air. What really happened that night? And why do these memories come with a secret star map? The mystery continues, leaving everyone in suspense. 2. The Pascagoula abduction. In 1973, Charles Hickson and Calvin Parker were fishing by the Pascagoula River in Mississippi. It was a calm day, and the river sparkled under the sun. Suddenly, a bright light came from the sky. Out of that light came strange beings. They had weird, robotic mouths that looked like slits and pincers like those on a crab. The men felt very scared and could not believe what they saw. They said that the strange beings took them away for a short time. Soon after, the police came. Many people heard about the abduction. Some even made funny jokes about it. But many others took the story very seriously because the details were so clear. But wait, things were not under the radar. Soon, scientists and even government people began to look into the case. They studied the men's stories and checked for any clues or marks on their bodies. Some clues did not seem to fit the normal story. Rumors started that someone very important might be hiding secrets about what really happened. What did the government know? And what did the scientists find? The mystery still hangs in the air, leaving everyone wondering if the truth will ever be uncovered. 3. The Zanfretta UFO incident. While things were in doubt, and in 1978 again the alien tried to connect or drop a suspense shell. Between 1978 and 1981 in Italy, night watchman Pier Fortunato Zanfretta experienced a series of events that still sends shivers down people's spines. One fateful night, while on duty near a quiet villa, Zanfretta saw a red, oval object hovering in the dark. As he stood there in disbelief, he suddenly encountered beings unlike any he had seen before. These figures were unusually tall, about 3 meters high, with mottled skin, yellow triangular eyes, and clawed feet. They moved in a way that defied explanation, and before Zanfretta could fully understand what was happening, they left strange physical marks on his body. But that was only the beginning. Over the next few years, Zanfretta claimed that he was abducted not just once, but as many as 11 times. His repeated encounters quickly became a part of local UFO folklore, capturing the attention of both curious locals and serious researchers. Authorities even started to wonder if there was more to these events than met the eye. Some say that hidden documents and secret government files might hold clues about these bizarre incidents. What did these tall beings want? And why were their marks so mysterious? The truth behind Zanfreda's chilling experiences remains locked in the shadows, leaving everyone to wonder if there is still more hidden in the dark Italian nights. Then in 1994, kids became the victim at the Ariel School near Rua, Zimbabwe. Over 60 school children reported seeing a strange craft and alien beings during their morning break. The children described witnessing a brightly lit object descending from the sky and observed what appeared to be humanoid figures. Over the years, many of the witnesses have maintained their accounts, and the story has become one of the most compelling and well-documented mass alien encounters in UFO history. The incident has been featured in documentaries and is often cited in discussions about extraterrestrial visitation, given the consistency and number of witness testimonies. Today, we know that such stories have been carefully looked at by scientists and police. In the end, these reports give us new ideas and help us learn about the many curious things that people claim to have experienced with aliens. Weighing the evidence, but what if the truth is still hidden, waiting for us to find it? Even though these stories are very interesting, we must look at all the clues before we decide what really happened. Many of these cases, like the Pascagoula and Zanfreda stories, have more than one person saying they saw strange things. Some people even found marks on their bodies or changes on their cars. These clues make it hard for some grown-ups to say, it's all made up. There are also important papers from the government, the Pentagon, and a special group called the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office have collected reports about strange objects in the sky. Although these papers do not prove that aliens are real, they show that even big officials think the unknown things are worth checking out. Will we ever learn what really happened? The truth is out there, but no one has solved the mystery yet. Are we alone? Or are these visitors watching us from the skies above? Stay tuned, because the answers are closer than you think. For a couple of seconds, the sky still keeps its secret hidden. Don't go anywhere. The next big surprise is coming soon.